Hi, I'm Jessica from Jessica Wanders, and this is my very first grocery haul of 2024. January and February, I was doing a pantry challenge and I didn't spend any money on groceries. I just cooked food and made food from my pantry or whatever I could find in my house for the first 2 months of the year. It was a good challenge. It was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link up here to the entire pantry challenge. If you haven't seen it, you can watch it all from the beginning. But this is the first grocery haul of 2024 after that pantry challenge. Yeah, a lot of impulse buying after the pantry challenge because of course I've been going without some things for the first part of the year. Normally, I have a budget of $150 every 2 weeks for 2 people. For myself and my husband, that's $300 a month. For 2 people, that's about $37.50 per person per week, which is a little more than my $21 a week grocery challenge, but it also allows me to stock up on some things in the pantry when they come and they're on sale and stuff like that. So I do try to take advantage of those things when they come up. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to see more videos from me or check out the join button for other ways to support my channel. If you become a member, I'll give you a shout out. Oh, there's a lot of chickadees around. I'll give you a chickadee shout out in one of my videos. This week, I'm going to take you to the grocery store, a bit of grocery shopping with me. I did renew my Costco membership, so I'm going to check out Costco and do some comparison shopping there. Hit all the other sales. I checked out the flyers for all the stores. Actually, I went to a bunch of different stores. I think 5 different places to pick up things on sale. It was a big grocery shop. In the town that I live in, sometimes people say, oh, well, you spend more money in gas, but all of my stuff is very, very close together. All the grocery stores are kind of centered in one location. It doesn't take very long to get from one store to the next store. So I'm not spending very much gas driving around to different grocery stores. However, if I have to make more than one trip into town to get groceries, then it becomes more expensive because I live a little bit out of town. So I really want to get everything done in one go, hit all the stores once every couple of weeks. Let's see what I found on sale this week. I checked out all of the weekly flyers. This isn't all of them. I also did some comparison shopping on my grocery apps on my phone and came up with kind of a list of things that I want to get. I don't want to go too crazy coming off of the pantry challenge. There's obviously a lot of things that I haven't had for a while and I don't want to go too crazy, but I'm going to try to stay paying attention to my list. Costco, it's easy to spend too much money and sometimes things aren't the cheapest at Costco and you end up spending more money because you buy bigger amounts of things. So I'm going to try to be as disciplined as I can. But I'm going to check out Costco first. There's a couple of things that I want to restock in the pantry. So that's what I'll be looking for there. Hey, at Costco, I don't really want to stock up on a bunch of meat right now. But our new grocery store called the Grocery People, I think it's a co-op. It went in. It's new. They have some really good deals on chicken legs with pack attached. I have been cooking them, so I could replace some of that. I'll have a look, though, in here at Costco, see if they can match the price of $1.88 a pound. And then I'm also going to look at just other things, romaine hearts, other things that I know the prices for in other places and see if Costco can come up with anything cheaper. Let's have a look.
Just can't rush in Costco on the weekends. There's just too many people. So just go with the flow. Just get instantly distracted. I just get instantly distracted with puzzles for like $9. Too funny.
They had some cheap chicken thighs, but at $3.85 a pound, they're not cheaper than the chicken legs with back attached.
This bread is also not the cheapest bread in town. For this Dempster's 3 loaves. I think that these ciabatta buns are probably cheapest. That's a lot of ciabatta buns. I have to decide if I can use that many ciabatta buns to justify buying that many of them. I think I'm going to get these brioche buns. I do like them. They're only $5.99. They're cheaper, so I'm going to grab some of those. The first thing I'm going to get from Costco, buns.
We'll take a tour through the meat section. Reasonably priced, very reasonably priced lean ground beef. I do buy at Costco. I used to buy at Costco. It's really, the meat is fairly well priced. The tenderloin whole, $22.70 a pound, is pretty good. Strip loin is excellent to buy at $12.27 a pound because the steaks cut up are $16.36 a pound. Buy a whole one and cut up your own steaks. But I'm not actually looking to buy any meat this time. We'll have a look around the fish section. I mean, I'm not buying fish either this time, but it's reasonably priced here as well at Costco. Definitely meat. Meat is always something that I buy at Costco. These pork tenderloins are a great deal. I cut them up into pork chops and I make some roasts out of them. Definitely all out of onions, so I did pick up some red onions. Milk was amazingly $5.19. That's the cheapest you can get, and they had a really good price on half and half cream, so I grabbed them here too. 2 liters of Nutella for $14.99. I wasn't planning on spending that much money, so I'll buy some somewhere else. I think that probably cereals are cheapest at Costco, but I don't like the really big containers of cereal anymore. They don't fit well in my cupboard, and we don't have much variety. It takes us a long time to get through one box, so it's not for me. I do usually buy their big, I think it's 2 kilogram things of honey here, but not today.
This is actually a pretty good deal. That makes each box $1.99. And it comes with 6 boxes. And these are cheaper too. I think I'm going to load up on crackers. It is the cheapest real lemon, but it's not the cheapest lemon juice. I need to get some more evaporated milk because I've been using it up so much in the challenge, but these flats are tiny. They're six carnation evaporated milks. 6 times 354 milliliters for $7.99. Makes them actually exactly the same price, $1.33 each, as the FreshCo sale that they have on right now. So I'm going to grab a couple of flats. All of these are actually cheaper per unit than what I had planned to buy at Old El Paso at Superstore. Had a deal for 650 milliliters for $3.87, but this is actually, all these ones are working out to be cheaper. Then you have to spend $10. I was gonna get 2, so I was gonna spend maybe $8. So it's pretty close, and I get more, so I'm gonna buy the paste, thick and chunky salsa. They have a lot of beans, but I'm looking for kind of canned beans. Well, I don't see any. Like, not canned kidney beans, but like canned beans in tomato sauce, or beans with brown sugar or maple syrup, that kind of stuff. I don't know if that's cheaper, but I'm just making a note of it.
All right, you guys, now we're at Walmart. I don't think I'm going to buy this royal rice that I was going to get. I stocked up on crackers instead at Costco, and I did spend more than I was planning to spend. So let's try to stay focused and just get what's on the list, but not the rice today from Walmart. Bananas at Walmart are usually the cheapest. These ones are 68 cents a pound.
I am just checking the treats. We haven't had so many treats. These are only $1. Some kind of lemon stuff. That's a pretty good deal. Donuts. And the cinnamon raisin bagels are the great value cinnamon raisin bagels, and bagels are a great deal. These ones, and then the plain sesame ones.
I was looking for cheap butter at Walmart. Looks like they had a different kind of butter that was on for $4.97. I was here for the $5.48 butter. But then I found the cheaper butter further down in the bin, this Gay Lee butter. They did have a limit of 4, so I got 4. I probably would have got more if they didn't have a limit on it. Flake Lake tuna at $1.27, great value, Walmart brand, was a good price. Grab some.
We finally made it to the cereal aisle. Going for this 3 for $10. Now it's time for the other treat that I was missing. Nutella.
Did check out the clearance sections. I thought about buying these apples, but the ones I was getting were pretty cheap. I kind of wished in hindsight that I had picked up these turnips because they looked actually pretty good. Those apples, 41 cents for 2 apples. At Superstore, they had the $3.99 romaine lettuce hearts that I had been looking for. I think these were actually cheaper than the ones that they had at Costco. I couldn't see anything cheaper at Costco.
More pancake mixes on for $3.49. Put some in the camper. Plus we came out with all those great recipes for pancake mix. So there you go. And also syrup is on sale. I'm gonna check out FreshCo for a few things, including hopefully some paneer.
The store brand Challo, I think it's called Challo paneer, was the one on sale for $3.97. I've never tried the Challo paneer, unripened soft cheese. I don't know. I think I'll get this one, and then this one isn't much more the Tristella. I've actually never tried the Tristella paneer either, but maybe we'll give both those a try. Yeah. FreshCo had the beans 3 for $4, and they didn't have a limit on the amount of beans that you could buy, so I'm definitely grabbing some here. Gonna grab a few things at Save-On-Foods that miraculously were cheaper than other places. It's usually not, but there's a few things. Save-On had the cheapest cucumbers this week. And they had a deal on these ambrosia apples for $4.99. That was the cheapest that I could find as well. Okay, you guys, I'm finally done out grocery shopping today. You will come to know that I fell prey to some impulse buying. You know, fair enough. I haven't been grocery shopping for, over 2.5 months, really, in the grocery stores. So it went not bad. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. We're going to start at Costco because that's the first place I started at. I'm so happy to have a Costco card again. I wanted to check it out. It's not always the cheapest, but I did find some things that I was interested in getting that seemed really cheap. First of all, the milk was the same price as the lowest price you can find in town at $5.19 plus recycling fee. And the half and half was $2.89, which is cheaper than the cheapest I could find in town was $2.99. So this is a great deal. And there's I don't think there was any limit on it. Some other places have a limit of the cheaper price. And it's nice that it's Island Farms. I might continue to get my milk from Costco because it's a pretty good deal. It's way at the back, but that's okay. I did pick up some onions. If you're watching my pantry challenge, you know that I'm out of onions. I had a whole bag of yellow onions. I'm kind of tired of yellow onions, so I got some red onions, and I wasn't really ready to buy a huge bag of anything, so I just got a small bag of red onions, and they weren't too bad. They were $4.99, 5 pounds. 5 pounds of red onions, they'll be nice. And because I've been using up so much evaporated milk in the pantry challenge, I thought I would buy another flat for $7.99 each. I looked at a lot of different breads. They have a lot of breads, a lot of giant bags of breads, a lot of 3 packs of sandwich bread. But you know, I've just had whole wheat bread. So for 2 months, I've been eating nothing but really whole wheat brown bread. I thought I'd try something different. $5.99 wasn't too bad for these brioche buns. I think there's 24 of them, and I'll make little sandwiches on them or something, or use them with soup. I don't know. They looked so yummy, I had to buy them. This pace salsa was definitely the cheapest per quantity, like the cheapest, but it was more expensive to buy. $9.99. I was going to get some cheaper ones. Like they're cheaper, but not cheaper overall. Like if you spend more to save money, you still have to spend more though. It still puts your grocery budget a little high. 2 liters of salsa, medium salsa. The only thing is, like Costco, you can't get one hot and one medium. You just get 2 mediums. So anyway, that's what I got. Premium Plus crackers.
They were pretty regular price, pretty cheap at Costco for Premium Plus crackers. You do have to spend more because you're buying a giant box of them, $9.49 for Premium Plus crackers. This is so many crackers, and we do eat these crackers a fair amount. And when I was in that aisle, I saw these crackers. It was a Breton variety pack. It's 6 boxes, 2 boxes of Breton Original, 2 boxes of Garden, which I really like, and 2 boxes of these Vinta Original. I like those too. And I've been missing crackers as like little snacky things. And so I got this. That's a lot of boxes of crackers. I mean, it wasn't crazy expensive. I wasn't planning on buying crackers at all though. $11.99 for the Dare cracker collection, I guess. Mr. Wonders likes these Nature Valley sweet and salty. We got peanut butter, almond, and dark chocolate. Just nice to take for lunches. It was $13.99. I was walking down the aisle to the checkout and I saw these pantry size. I am putting things in my pantry. I need pantry size M&Ms. So M&M peanuts, $16.49. This is the puzzle that I got. It's a Jeep Wagoneer. I just love this puzzle so much. It's going to be so fun. That's everything that I got at Costco. Then I went to Walmart, mostly for cereals. They had a 3 for $10 and a 2 for $8 cereal deals. I got 2 3 for $10s, so I spent $20, and then I got 1 2 for $8, so $28 on cereal. If you know me, you know that we like to eat cereal. And I didn't even stock up on cereal before the Pantry Challenge, so it's been a long time since we had any cereal in the house. I just got kind of a selection, some Life, pulled Honey Bunches of Oats, Shreddies, some Honey Shreddies, some of these corn squares, which I really like, corn squares, Cheerios, mini wheats, which Mr. Wonders really likes, some oatmeal crisp. I think that's still not going to look like very much cereal. I have still some cream cheese in the fridge, so I wanted to get some bagels, these sesame bagels and cinnamon raisin bagels for $2.47 each. Then I'm all out of Nutella, and this is my new favorite thing. Walmart had it on for the cheapest for 725 grams. I bought 2 of them. You didn't have to buy 2 of them to get the deal. I just wanted 2 of them. $5.47 is the cheapest I can find in town. Tuna, I wasn't really on my list, but I saw it. Tuna was on for $1.27 a can, and actually that was the cheapest I had seen it. So it's just great value, flaked like tuna, and we don't have very much of it. I wanted to get some bananas. They're $1.50 a kilogram. I went to get butter. Thinking that butter was going to cost $5.45 or something like that. And then they had this Gray Lee butter. They had a space for this butter, and it said it was $4.97, but it looked like it was all sold out until I walked further down, and it had it on a end cap in a bin, and they had a lot of it. It was a limit of 4, but I've never had this butter. It says 100% Canadian milk, so I don't know. I've never had it. Mississauga, Ontario. Dairy Farmers of Canada. I'm excited that somebody's offering cheaper butter because butter's getting crazy expensive. $4.97 is absolutely the cheapest I could find. It was all out of butter. I just have 1/2 of one butter in the fridge right now after the Pantry Challenge. And then I bought this $1 reduced to clear donut package while I was shopping so that I had something to snack on. Just saying. That's everything that I got at Walmart. All right. Then I did a quick stop at the Real Canadian Superstore. I initially came for this romaine heart for $3.97 on sale from $4.99 regularly, and the celery was on sale for $2.97. You could get 2 of them, but I only got 1 of them. And they also had the cheapest pancake mix and pancake syrup. This is definitely the first time I've bought it where it says Pearl Milling Company. You know, in my pantry challenge, my pancake syrup must have been very old because it still said Aunt Jemima. And indeed it was. So I used it all up. And now I have stuff called Pearl Milling. The pancake mix and the syrup were all on sale for $3.49. They did have an amazing price on beans, and I wasn't sure whether it was going to be the first 2 of each kind of bean. So I got a whole lot of beans, 12 beans, 2 of each kind. Knew that it wasn't going to go through, and it didn't. It was only 2 of any kind of these Heinz beans was the first price.
87 cents, limit of 2. After limit, they were $1.99 each. And I got coffee for Mr. Wanders so that he doesn't have anxiety about running out of coffee. They were on sale for $8.99. They used to go down to $7.99, I'm pretty sure. And then I was done. And then I was walking to pay. Then right at the checkout, oh, they got me. Honey garlic pepperoni. Mr. Wanders likes these darn hot pepperoni. They were expensive. They're regular $12.99. They were on sale for $7.99. So 2 at $7.99 wasn't bad. They were not on my list or in my budget. So that was another thing. Then I went to FreshCo, which is like a Sobeys, and I bought all the beans that I couldn't buy at Superstore. I got some maple style beans, lots of maple style beans, some deep brown beans with molasses and pork, one in tomato sauce with pork, and just deep browned in tomato sauce. They weren't as cheap, the beans. The beans were 3 for $4, which was not quite as cheap. I think it's $1.33 per can. I picked up some cheese paneer for $4.97 and also Challo cheese paneer, which I've never tried. I've never tried either one of these. I've seen the tray style, but I've never tried it before. And I have never even seen this. It feels softer. I don't know what the difference is. This feels like firmer. The other kind of paneer that I usually buy was not on sale, so this was the cheapest. And then they had a sale on asparagus, and that's all that I got at FreshCo. I continued to blow my budget even more at Save-On-Foods, where they had some really cheap cheese. The store brand was cheaper, but I was really tired of the really, really long, skinny, rectangular cheese, and this wasn't very much more. I wanted some square cheese, and I just wanted cheese so badly. I got Monterey Jack cheese, pizza mozzarella, and I got medium, and Mexican Fiesta. I've never had this kind of cheese before. Mexican Fiesta cheese. I've never had it. I had to stay calm. 4 cheeses was enough. Armstrong, they were on for $7.99. Okay, well, they were 50 cents more because I think the store brand cheeses were on for $7.49. I spent $2 more to get square cheese. I got some cheap apples. They had really cheap apples. They had the cheapest apples. Ambrosia apples were on for $4.99, which is by far the cheapest. I'm not sure they're in great shape. I'm thinking that I might make oatmeal or something. I'll try them. I'll give them a try. I also went for long English cucumbers. They were, with my card, $1.69 each. They're really good shape. These beautiful long English cucumbers. I got some sandwich meat. I couldn't resist. I spent a lot of money. $7.26 on oven roasted turkey breast. Honey ham for $7.96. Some pastrami for Mr. Wanders at $8.38. And that is everything that I got at Save-On-Foods. FreshCo, Superstore, Walmart, Costco. I'm excited to be shopping at Costco again, and Save-On-Foods. 5 different places. I'm going to show a map of how close together our grocery stores are, so you don't talk to me about how I'm wasting all my gas money. All of our grocery stores are very close. The furthest was Costco to Save-On, and that was 6 minutes. 4 kilometers, but I do a little route, takes me through Costco, Walmart, Superstore, FreshCo, Save-On, and home. There was no more coffee. Coffee. Ongoing coffee. I left some cereal upstairs in the upstairs cabinet, so we're still pretty low on cereal. I still have 1 more Aunt Jemima syrup to use. Lots of syrup we have. Pancake mix. I do have some whole wheat flour that I should really focus on using up. It doesn't last forever. We had no more tuna fish. And we've got some beans, a few more beans. I'd kind of like twice as many as that, but that's something. Here's a quick peek around the pantry. I was going to grab 1 more bag of rice. We probably need some more pickles. Lots of stuff missing in the canning. I didn't get as much canning done this last year as I normally do. Oh, and the coconut milk. That's why I was taking a picture of the coconut milk at Costco, but I don't think that's a good Super great price for it. Lots of spices. I'm pretty low on things like sidekicks and instant, easy to make kind of rice and noodles. Always craft dinner. Lots of stuff down here that I should probably use up. Lots of beans, lentils, more beans and lentils. And that flour, I should probably get on making some bread and stuff with that. These are my jams and jellies and salsa. Look how big this salsa looks compared to, that's my salsa that I make. And these are the giant ones. We only had one left, so I needed more salsa. So there you go. Okay, guys, I suspect it's going to take me a little while to recover from this grocery. We're not going to call it a grocery haul. We'll call it a grocery splurge. We have to include the cream that I bought halfway through the pantry challenge in the year's groceries. So that was $8.97. Costco. And I ended up spending $118.08. But I bought a puzzle, so we'll subtract that. It's $108.09. Walmart, I ended up spending $107. Once you subtract the things that aren't food, how did it end up? Oh, I got some discounts for the cereal discounts. So $98.02 minus the cat food, so $79.05. And then I went to Superstore, $46.60. Oh, I had a loyalty points that equaled $10. So I used that at Superstore. So my bill was $56, but with the discount, I paid $46.60 plus $46.60. I only spent $21.96 at FreshCo. $21.96. The last place I went was Save-On-Foods, and I spent $63.93. Was there anything in there that wasn't food? No. For a grand total, oh, this is going to be really bad. For a grand total of $328.60. Okay. All right, that's like a month's worth of groceries. So the problem I find with Costco, besides the fact that I was coming off a pantry challenge, and so I was obviously prime for some impulse buying, the problem with Costco is that you do have to pay more initially. I mean, yeah, it works out to be cheaper in the long run, but it raises your grocery bill in the short term. In the long run, it's good. Short term, more expensive. So if you have a limited budget that you can spend and you don't have the money to cover it, then it becomes a problem. So how much did I spend at Costco? Just at Costco, $118.08. Salsa ended up being more expensive. I wasn't even planning on buying crackers. Obviously, I got the M&Ms, $17. If you can be really disciplined at Costco, I think that you can walk in there, buy the things that are cheaper, and then walk out again. I think if I can just walk in there and buy milk and cream and meat when I need it, I'll definitely be going back when I'm wanting to stock up on meat. But it's dangerous to go in there. It's dangerous to linger. It's dangerous to go there hungry. So you have to be careful with Costco. $328.60 means that I'm not going to be spending too much on groceries next check. That's for sure. Anyway, that's the first one. We don't have to add anything year to date or anything to that. That's the starting amount for the grocery hauls of 2024. That's it. Thank you guys so much for being here and seeing and going through everything with me. Let me know what you like to buy in bulk. Let me know what you like to buy at Costco that you think is a really good deal. I didn't have time to check out absolutely everything there that's an amazing deal. Some things are, some things aren't an amazing deal at Costco. I'll be doing this once or twice a month for the rest of the year. I'll also be hopefully putting up a video when I decide on all my seeds that I'm buying and anything else that I need to set up my garden. Yeah, so watch for that video too. Thank you guys for being here. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'll leave a link to the entire, maybe last year's grocery hauls. If you watch the last one, you'll see how much money I spent last year on groceries. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. Bye.